Hello and welcome. I have two questions for you. Do you have a dog and do you have Instagram? If it's yes to both, then this is the most important dog training video you're ever gonna watch. It's how to take the perfect selfie with your dog, and I'm breaking it down into 5 easy steps so that anyone can teach it. Coming up. So this is actually the first time that I've ever tried to teach this trick, and I learned a few things on the way. Number 1, don't do this in a t-shirt. It really does hurt. Wear a nice big hoodie, something that's going to protect you, because Aegon was scratching the hell out of me and it really did hurt. So wear a nice big hoodie. Number 2 is do this in front of a mirror. If you can see what's going on, you can see the dog behind you, then your time is going to be so much better with your rewards, and that's just going to help you teach this trick so much quicker. Number 3 is do this next to a wall as well, because one of the biggest challenges for me when I first started teaching this was Aegon was just trying to walk around me to look me in the face, and I needed him to stay behind me. So when I started doing it in front of a wall, I had something to block him from actually trying to walk around. So that made it so much easier. And number 4, if you have a puppy or a small dog, you can still do this trick, but your dog needs to be a little bit higher up. So what you can do is just kneel down in front of a sofa and have your dog on the sofa, and that way he's going to be at the perfect height, and you'll all be able to do it too. Step number 1 is to pop the dog in a sit and then kneel in front of the dog. This isn't the easiest first step I've ever done, because the dog will probably want to break the sit to walk around so that you can see your face, because that's usually where we have the dog when we teach it anything. If your dog does break the sit, literally just say nope and then start again. This is just a great opportunity to work on that sit stay. As soon as you're able to get the dog to sit and wait while you kneel in front of it, then you can move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is to lure the dog's paws off of the floor. To do this, you're going to have a treat in your left hand, you're going to put it over your right shoulder, and then as soon as the dog's paws come off of the floor, and you should be able to tell in the mirror when your dog first lifts up, because you'll see that his head's just higher than it usually was. So as soon as the dog's paws come off of the floor, mark and reward. This is a step that you want to repeat quite a few times.
Oh, good job. Oh, good boy.
Step number 3 is to get contact with the dog. Now you want your dog's paws to actually go onto your shoulder. So you're just going to continue that lure and mark and reward the second that your dog's paws touch you, because we want him to know that that's what we want. And then the second that his paws go onto our shoulders, we want to give him a jackpot. We want to let him know that this is a major part of this trick. The second the dog's paws touch your shoulders, mark and reward with a really high reward and a lot of praise. Step number 4 actually has 2 phases. The first phase is to get the dog's head to relax on our shoulder, and the second phase is to get that lure away so that we have a free hand to actually take the photo. So to get the dog's head on your shoulder, you're going to continue that lure over, you're going to bring it down, and then the second that your dog's head touches your shoulder, you're going to mark and reward. He needs to know that this is a big moment. When the dog's head is reliably relaxing on your shoulder, you're going to start to move that lure away, because we need this hand to take the photo. To do this, you're just going to slowly start moving it away. If the dog breaks the relaxed position, you're literally just going to say, no, lure the dog back, and then again, gradually move this lure away. But do not be afraid to move the lure away this far, say yes, and then reward the dog. You don't need to move the lure away in one big motion. You can break this down into 5, 6, 7 easy steps if you want. And once your dog is relaxing in that position and you can get your hand out, ready to take that photo, then we can move on to step number 5. Step number 5 is to get this onto the verbal command. This is usually the hardest step of my videos. In this video, it's 100% the easiest step of all. The reason being is that as soon as you kneel down in front of your dog, he's gonna know what's coming next. So the dog really just needs to understand that whatever you're calling this trick, if it's let's take a selfie, he needs to know that that's his release from his sit, which is gonna be super easy to do. It's gonna take you seconds most probably. Again, to do this, you're going to set up exactly like you did before. You're going to pop the dog in a sit, kneel in front of it, and then you're going to say whatever you're calling this trick. And then it will probably take 2-3 repetitions for him to understand that that's his release from the sit position. And that is how you teach a dog to take the perfect selfie. Wait, let's take a selfie. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, consider subscribing, and more importantly, make sure you tag me in all the photos after you teach your dog this trick. Thanks for watching.